others as a result. And so in addition to not putting the blame so much on other people and realizing that most likely the things that they did were not meant to be as harmful to you as they were, to start to also take the blame off of ourselves. It's so easy for us to get into the space of victimhood and to get into the space of I can't. Well, I can't do this because of this, or I can't do that because of that. Or, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm not, that person's prettier, that person's smarter, that person just always gets the promotion. I'm not any of these things. We put ourselves down into victimhood. And when we're in victim, we're in a low vibrational energy. And if we start to look at the laws of the universe is all about let's move, let's keep rolling. You look at the planets, the sun, the moon, they're always moving. The sun one day isn't just like, you know what guys, I got my period, my boyfriend just broke up with me, and I just need to binge on some Ben & Jerry's over here. It keeps rising. Yeah, there might be some clouds over it that day, right? But it still comes up regardless. And so because there's this energy that's always moving through within the universe, within nature, we have to keep doing that too. So we have to look for ways where we can get out of the low vibration, the victimhood energy, or the, allowing ourselves to be stuck or allowing ourselves to find excuses why things won't work out for you. It's okay for everybody else, right? Everyone else can have the dream life, but not me. It's not part of my path. I'm just meant to be alone and, have a couple cats, and that'll be it. Maybe I'll become a hoarder. We'll see. That's not what your life is intended to do. And that's not how the universe moves. And so we want to watch when we get into these moments of low vibrational energy and see how we can start to shift and rise ourselves up. And usually that's finding things that create movement. Exercise, talking it out with a friend, just moving your body, dancing. There are so many opportunities to raise ourselves up and get out of the stories that we play in our minds, right? How many of you play stories out in your head that go on way too long, right? Like you could write a whole freaking trilogy with this one story over the way someone looked at you at the water cooler, right? It's crazy. Or the way that someone didn't respond to a text that you wrote. Maybe they were at a doctor's appointment, weren't near their phone, and you're having a hissy fit because they're ignoring you, and then bringing other people into the story, right? We like to do that too. When we're writing our novels in our head, we like to bring other people in to take some test reads so that they can hear about this story and what's happening to you. And now you're pulling other people in to the low vibrational energy. And it happens to all of us, right? We're all going to get into those moments where we start to write the stories. But as soon as we start to notice it, we can release it. We can say, I am more than this moment. I am not going to entertain this story. That was a big one for me. That was a big one to realize, whoa, it's not all about you right now. You are not the writer of this chapter right now. This is not how you want your life to go, so why are you letting it? And I was like, okay. And that's the thing about awareness. It's a gift. Sometimes it's a curse, because once we become aware, now it means that we've actually got to do the work. We've got to shift, right? And so noticing those times when you're entertaining stories that probably aren't true, to drop and release. And again, forgive yourself for having those thoughts. There's a metaphysical text I refer to called A Course in Miracles. And A Course in Miracles, basically the premise of it is that we are not separate from love, but for some reason we think we are. We were made from love, we were created in love, we are here to love. But for some reason, we thought we were separate. We thought that it's something we have to work for, or it's something we have to earn, or it's something that may come into our world, but maybe it won't. I'm not really sure, right? But what the Course teaches about forgiveness is to notice when you get into those spaces of victimhood, whether pointing the finger at someone else or putting the finger at yourself, and start to say, okay, I forgive myself for believing this story. I was separate from my truth. I was separate from love. And sometimes just the action of admitting it can help clear it and help free it and allow you to move on. So it can be as simple as that. Every opportunity that puts you into that lower vibrational energy, that puts you into the more hateful, just kind of mean thoughts, is always, no matter what, an opportunity to come back to love. You can say, forgive me, I was separate. Forgive me, I forgot that I was created in love. And whatever the situation, that person was probably created in love too. And it probably wasn't their intent to wrong me or hurt me. And it's also an opportunity for